Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. So I am sitting in the stairway right now. I am getting ready to work on the craft room again. As many of you know, I struggle with severe obsessive compulsive disorder, and the craft room has just become like a space that, like when I'm become overwhelmed with something, it just goes in the craft room. And so the craft room, becomes unusable, usually at least once a week. I'm not able to really do anything in there because it's just so crowded and so cluttered. So today I am going to work on cleaning and organizing that space, mainly so that I can use the space. And it's not going to be perfect, but I want to be able to film there. I want to be able to do crafting in there. And I just feel like I need to figure out a way to make it work for me. It doesn't have, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I thought I actually wanted to move the craft room over into that room right there, which is the spare bedroom, but I think it's just sort of like, not like I'm delaying crafting, but like kind of like, oh, well, I'll just move it over here and then I'll start crafting after. But like, I feel like I'm just going to stick it out in the craft room, like the current craft room, and, and then just try to really focus on crafting and just having fun being creative again. And, so I'm going to start cleaning in the craft room, which is right there over in that room. I don't think I'm going to start with the before for you guys because I'm like really embarrassed about it. I don't know, I have to think about it. But it's really, really messy in there right now. So I might start by sharing the before, but I also might wait and share only with you like a couple minutes into the process just to get like the majority of the stuff, like the big stuff out, but I don't know. So, all right, at least I'm going to be bringing with you, I will be bringing you guys with me for part of the process. I just don't know if I'll share all of it. So, all right, let's get to work cleaning the craft room again. All right, so I decided to share the before with you, and this is what the craft room looks like right now. We've got some boxes from Christmas, some thrift store stuff that I'm going to haul for you, some clothing that we had decluttered and also wanted to put away for like different seasons. And that's like this is the main stuff that's really making the space not usable right now. So, I think this just looks more daunting than it is. That's my hope. But I figured I would take you guys with me, and I think I'm actually going to share this on my vlog channel and not on my main channel, just so I can have a little bit more of like a more of a conversation with you guys about it during the process. So yeah. I guess it's not as bad as I thought. I've just been really ignoring this space, but I really want to get in here and start crafting. I really want to get my sewing machine out that's over there. I really want to work on some crocheting that I'm trying to learn how to do. So yeah, I'm actually not as intimidated as I was. So join me as I clean and organize the crafting space once again. Hi everyone, so I just finished working in the craft room and it's not perfect, but I definitely think it's an improvement. I ended up having a pretty bad panic attack while I was cleaning in here, and I think that's mainly because I had to bring some stuff and put it in the attic, and the attic is like really disorganized, and it just was like really overwhelming me. If my energy seems really low, it's because I had a really bad panic attack. So yeah, but I mean, I finished what I wanted to do, and I just tried my best, and I have a working space here. Like, I can, craft here. I can get the sewing machine out if I want to. I can do some planning here, video editing if I want to. So I'm trying really hard to feel really positive with what I was able to do, instead of just thinking about like the other things that I wish I had done, if that makes sense. So whoops, sorry, the camera's going back and forth. So I just sat down to talk with you guys for a couple minutes about just, sort of what I worked on today and just sort of how I feel. Like I said, I'm sorry, and I'm also using a new tripod, and it's like, I'm having a hard time with it, obviously. But yeah, like, as I said a couple seconds ago, I had a really, really bad panic attack, and that just seems to be like every day, like every day I'm having a panic attack, which like isn't abnormal for me, but like it's just like the frequency and the intensity that it's just exhausting, and so I feel bad that my energy is like super low, but it's exhausting. It's like a full body workout, you know what I mean? If you've had a panic attack before, then you probably understand. And it's just like, I see all of the things that I once loved, and it's not that I don't love them anymore, and it's not that I don't see the value in them anymore, but like, I just feel so sick that like, at times, I just feel so sick at times that it's hard to see the beauty in what I once really loved. And so that's something I struggle with a lot, is just this disconnect feeling that I have. And I think I think a lot of it has to do with like with OCD, with my specific OCD. It's like my brain is constantly thinking, it's constantly checking, it's constantly, like I never have a break from the OCD. And the intrusive thoughts are constant, and so it's like my brain doesn't have room for other things. So I think it's kind of like right now it's focusing on OCD and like, trying to like, work through that, and then like the fun things like crafting and DIY projects and everything, it's just sort of to the side, I guess. And so I think it's just sort of like saying, my brain is like saying, no, we don't really have space for that right now. So, it just kind of pushes it to the side for me. But, I'm hopeful that it'll get better. And honestly, like, I am better than I have been in a while. It doesn't seem like it right now, but my symptoms are better than they've been. And maybe at some point I'll feel comfortable talking with you guys about like the severity of my symptoms in the past. But like, these symptoms are much more manageable than ones I've dealt with in the past. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm just tired, I'm physically tired, yeah, but I'm just like mentally tired right now. It's just hard, that's just kind of how I feel right now. Like, got through almost this whole video without crying. Like, some days are easier than others, some weeks are easier than others, some months, some years, like all of, like everybody says, but the one thing I'm trying to do, and like I've been doing a lot of research on like, and I also work with a therapist, and like I've been doing a lot of like looking into how to like help myself, or like different ways to help, and like different things that can be helpful for my struggles. And the one thing I saw a lot was meet yourself where you are. Don't try to meet yourself where you aren't actually, if that makes sense. So like, don't try to meet yourself in a place that you aren't at the time. So like I'm trying to describe it. Like, of course I would like my house to be decluttered, and I would like to have more organization, and I'd like to, you know, have the energy to do projects and the creativity and the drive for that. But that's not where I am right now. And that's okay. So like, meeting myself where I am and like being okay with who that is, if that makes sense. Like, don't try to push yourself to something that you think you should be at a certain time and when you're not. And because it's okay that you're not, you know, and that's what I'm learning. Like, it's okay to feel how I feel right now, you know. So that, I guess that's like the main thing that I've been trying to do, is like meet myself where I am. And, you know, this is where I am, and this is who I am right now. And it's hard, you know. It's tiring. The panic attacks are exhausting, you know. But yeah. So I hope that this video was helpful to you. I hope that you enjoy the vlog channel. I really enjoy sharing here. Like I said, I'm trying to get better at like remembering to pick up the camera. I know I'm having a hard time with this tripod right now. It's new. But so I think, you know, having this tripod will be helpful, and like I'm trying to like have different systems to sort of help me post and film and stuff like that. And I think another thing like I'm trying to do is just to remind myself, like, to not believe the lies that I tell myself at times. Like, I talked recently in a video about how sometimes I feel like, you know, nobody would want to see what I have to share. Nobody wants to like watch the DIY videos I want to share and stuff like that. And sorry, Finley's barking. There's somebody walking a dog outside. You know, like those things like that I tell myself, and then it keeps me from sharing and filming because I've already like defeated myself, you know. So I'm trying to like really not like I'm trying to push through, and like when I have a video that I want to share, I share it, and I don't think twice about that, if that makes sense. Because recently I haven't been sharing a lot because I've been like, well, this video is not good, you know, nobody's going to want to watch this, nobody's going to want to hear me talk about this, you know. And I'm teaching myself that that's not true. So I feel kind of emotional, so I'm going to stop filming right now. Maybe I'll pick up the camera a little later. But I want to say thank you all so much for watching. If this is the end of the video, thank you for watching. And I will see you guys again very soon. Talk to you later. Bye.